going to start us off today?
Who's my guy?
We got, oh, Dan, there you go.
Rochi? Rochi? Wow. That's what we at?
Alex, Dan Roach from WBZ Sports.
All right.
Just a thought on Story was saying a few minutes ago that the job's not done yet. Along those lines, how you managed tonight with this one singular game, trying to get a win, and where did you develop the mentality to go for the jugular each and every game during the playoffs?
I think in the playoffs, the cool thing about the playoffs is like you don't have to worry about the next series, the workloads, the back-to-backs. I have to play this guy because he hasn't played in a while. You know, it's just what happened in that day, that night. That's the cool thing about it. Something, Dave. I mean, Dave. That year, I learned so much from him. Like, kid, you got to keep going. Like there's no tomorrow. Win today, and then we'll see where we at the next day. Are you gonna win every game? No, but you have to give yourself a chance every single night. That's the reality of it. And since the first game I managed in 18, that's been the mentality of the group, and it's the mentality for all the other teams. Everybody feels the same way. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the old man, I hate, my bad, I said it. Dave was he's gonna kill me for that one. But he, from the get-go, that's what he wanted, and that's the mentality I have.
Tara on the right.
I meant to ask it last night. Sorry to look back, but the near collision with Willier on the defensive play running in front of Zidane. What went wrong, just from your perspective? Is it something you addressed just in case? You know what I mean? Just in case it were to come up again.
No. I think these two guys trying to make a play. Obviously, communication has to be better, and they know it. 3 years ago, it was the other way around. We didn't have guys trying to make plays. Now we have guys trying to make plays. So, that's the way I see it. And we got an out. A lot of people in the dugout kind of like, oh, I'm like, wait, we got an out. Let's go, move on. But they know. It's kind of like communication between Jaren and Rafaela in Baltimore, and then it happened again. I forgot where it was, in Sacramento, right? They know what they have to do. They're big leaguers. They understand sometimes, like mistakes like that. What I'm going to tell them, hey, communicate better. Yeah, they know it. Oh, yeah, that part, yeah.
Far right over there, Ian.
Yeah, Alex, your team has obviously won a lot of games in this building this year. How much do you think that will impact your players' confidence going into Game 2 tonight and the rest of the series?
Yeah, I think coming here, like I said, it's a place we know, and we know it's going to be loud. It's going to be fun. It's a great place to play. We've been successful this year. We have struggled other years. I think what is going to motivate us is we got a chance to go up north if we win, right, to move on. And this is something that we've been talking about for a while. When you get to October, then you make a run, right? It's not just getting to October. We want to win the World Series, and just happens that we're here in this stadium. Like I said, we had some good days and bad days, and hopefully tonight is a good one.
Pete, down the middle.
Alex, you were talking about the influences on you your first year here. How much did Tony La Russa have to do with things like that and kind of
Tony was good. Tony will leave me like a letter or notes every 2 weeks to go over, his thoughts, about the team, about how we were doing things, and that was really good for me. I still remember at the Palace that off day in the ALDS when I interviewed with the Red Sox. One of the questions was like, "Are you willing to have a mentor with the organization?" And like a mentor, like I knew like Tony or Leland, and they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I have no problem. I want him to manage. You could put somebody, whoever. It didn't matter." That was kind of like, yeah, of course. But having Tony around meant a lot, not only for me but for the rest of the coaches, especially Ramon. They had a great relationship. And that really helped us.
Did he have anything to do with the, kind of the aggressive posture in the postseason? Was that something he?
No.
Not necessarily, okay.
No. He never told us how to do things or what to do. He just left his notes, and then from there we learn.
Stay there in the middle.
Sí. Harold Díaz de Telemicro en español la pregunta. Hoy lanza Bello. Tuvo también la oportunidad de abrir la temporada. Un juego importante, no sabiendo si iban a ganar ayer o no ganar hoy. Control con los Yankees lo ha tenido, con Aaron Judge, que es su mejor bateador de los Yankees también. Pero ya como manager, ¿cómo tú colocas a este lanzador joven en su primera postemporada? ¿Cómo tú logras, quitando los números, lograr colocarlo en un segundo juego tan importante como este?
Sí, yo creo que se ganó el puesto, se lo ganó a través de la temporada. Fue nuestro segundo lanzador más consistente y el último mes de temporada ya nos habíamos puesto en la mente que de avanzar iba a ser Garrett y Bello. Yo creo que a través del año demostró muchas cualidades fuera de lo que él hace en el terreno de juego, que es muy bueno, pero su madurez, su manera de controlar sus emociones, ya lo han puesto a otro nivel y por eso es la razón que habíamos decidido que él iba a ser el número 2.
Okay, straight back on the right.
Alex, in Brian's career so far, every year has been, more innings than the last and, lowering the ERA. Every year he's taken another step. Tonight, first postseason start. Why do you believe that he's ready for this moment?
Yeah, I just answered that one in Spanish. That's good. Throughout the season, you could tell that he's a more mature kid. I remember last year we had this, he cannot pitch in day games, and now he can pitch on day games, and I think what happens off the field has helped, His family's around. I still haven't seen the Netflix thing, but I know that there's a part there that I had a conversation with him about his family, how much he misses it, and we had to help him out, This year they've been around the whole time, and that has helped him. It's very hard to be, from the Dominican Republic and pitching at this level and not having your support system. And I honestly believe that that's what pushed him to be the pitcher he is right now. The stuff is really good. We know that. He's a guy that has developed the cutter, has used the four-seamer now. I still remember an outing here 2 years ago or 3 years ago that we wanted him to throw the changeup 40% of the time. That was a conversation before the game, and now is the total opposite, right? He has so many weapons that I'm not saying the changeup is his worst, but it's not the same changeup as a few years ago, and he's still a good one. So very versatile, a good kid that I told him yesterday, enjoy it, bro. Go out there and have fun, and hopefully he does.
Okay, on the right in the back, Gabe.
Hey, Alex. How challenging has this been to try to do this without Roman's presence in the lineup, and especially since you've had to kind of recreate the offensive identity on a couple different occasions this year?
Yeah, I mean, we started with the two big boys hitting in the middle of the lineup, right? Casas and Rafi. Casas get hurt, Rafi gets traded. The kids come up, they get hurt, and guys, that are good baseball players are doing their job. Eden, Sogi, they've been really good for us. Hammy has played a lot better lately. It's one of those that, and in the playoffs, home runs matter. Like it's very hard to get 3 hits in a row, but this is who we are. This is our offense. We have to grind up bats. We have to take our walks. We have to run the bases well. We have to be on point offensively because we don't have the power other teams have. And yesterday was a good day for us. We have to do it again tonight.
Okay, we're good. Thank you. Thanks, Alex.
We good?
All right.
Thank you.
Yep. That concludes the interview room pregame.